Buddy, welcome back to the 1IRC YouTube channel. Today we're changing it up a little bit and actually getting out of the shop to run project What the Front Wheel Drive, the world's first front wheel drive traxxas drag slash. The rain has eased up a little bit. We were able to get out last night and make one test hit. We were able to do a burnout and do one test hit. We had a pinion failure. Unfortunately, I didn't have any tools with me, but you'll see in the footage kind of having some issues with the car, so I'm going to let it play from here. It's just a short clip, so we'll be right back. Reviewing the footage, it looks like we're going to need to switch power systems. The 4600 Castle that's in there now and the 80 amp speed control are not playing well together. So we're going to have to figure something out there, maybe go to a sensorless system to get rid of that cogging. But right now the car really doesn't like to launch. You pull trigger and it's a good second to a second and a half before the car actually moves. And I've had that problem with the car since we built it. It doesn't matter what speed control we've had in it. We've had 60 amp, 80 amp, actually 3 different brands of 60 amps in it, and all of them do the same thing. So it looks like we're going to go to maybe a 120 amp or maybe a sensorless system. If you have any thoughts, please drop them below in the comment box. Definitely love to hear what everybody else is running in their no prep cars. The car hooked surprisingly well. I'm really impressed with the Proline Big Daddies. On this car, the ballooning at the top end really helps with top speed, so it's not as bad as a rear-wheel drive car. The car doesn't get unstable when the front tires balloon. With the lock differential that it's got in it, it does have a locker from hot racing. With that, they both balloon at the same rate, so it still tracks straight. We do have a gyro-equipped receiver in the car. I don't even have it turned on. Don't even need it. It's just what we had laying around. So really impressed with the Big Daddies. The only issue that we ran into with them is that you can't do a standing burnout now. The front tires have so much grip that they will drag the rear tires at a fairly quick pace out of the burnout box. So the Hoosiers would sit and do a standing burnout to warm themselves up and only move once the tires were warm. These will drag the car. Actually, you saw in the footage, the first launch was actually the car doing a burnout. That's why it seemed like it was kind of holding back just a little bit. But other than that minor issue, the car did great on the pass. It tracked straight. Once it got rolling, it actually had more traction than I expected. The wheelie bar, keeping the front end on the ground, really helps this car. It doesn't transfer weight to the rear like you would think it would. The rear shocks are really only there for minor imperfections because the wheelie bar is about 2 millimeters off the ground when at running height. So there's really not much rear travel. If you hit a pebble or something, the rear shocks will take care of it. Otherwise, they're just there for class legality. So the car, all in all, I'm really happy. We'll have a video up tomorrow swapping motors and gearing in the car and just kind of set things up on the bench and talk to you while we work. But really happy again with how the car ran today. If you have any comments, please drop them below. Subscribe if you're not. Click the bell if you'd like to be notified of future videos. We'll be having some interesting content coming up here soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.